Critically acclaimed. Drop that shit, daddy.
Might sound depressing at first, but let the whole 2 minutes and stuff ride and let me know. So, say, read to myself cause I'm alone. Smoking to the face cause I'm a stoner. Told your baby mama pick the phone up. Cocky nigga still let me phone up. I get my ice straight from Cronus. Hustler get it up on his own, bro. So don't really sip Corona. I like to sip lean with marijuana. Loud on me, smell my aroma. Nugga smoke your ass into a coma. Fam nigga raised off the corner. Stand up guy, but I'm alone. Alone. Me, myself, and I, cause I'm alone. Alone. Me, myself, and I, cause I'm alone. So going back to California. Me by myself, cause I'm alone. Designer, hippie, stoner, my persona. Let me smoke, leave me alone, bro. Bachelors and hustlers got diplomas. Spend time in my own space. Got in trouble, called my own case. Had to eat, grab my own plate. So I went and got my own way. Had to go and make my own play. All I know is the loner way. Alone. Me, myself, and I, cause I'm alone. Alone. Me, myself, and I, cause I'm alone.
I love it. Welcome. I am your host, Nug the Narrator. This is That's My Take Podcast, Sunday edition. I want to thank all you for joining me, whether you're watching live or you watch the show back. Thank you for joining me. Again, I am your host, Nug the Narrator. Please subscribe, like, comment, share. Cashapp's right there. Any and everything is appreciated always. The song you heard, intro song, can be purchased directly through me. Hit me in the description. I have the email. We are the home of the $2 singles. Give me your email. I'll shoot you the MP3. As always, this show is brought to you by the fam. Forever about making money. Forever amongst made men. Real quick to my socials, IG, X, and TikTok. They are all at That's My Take. As DATSMYTAKE. That's my take. On all socials. Follow me. I follow back. What we got? Oh yeah, I ain't taking my shot yet. Hold on. My bad. Ouch. Let's get the commercials out. Well, before we get the commercials out of the way, I apologize. The show will not be 45 to an hour like I normally try to do. It will be more like 30 minutes to 40 minutes. The day got ahead of me, and I have a studio session that I'm officially kind of late to as we speak. I'm not going to rush the show, but it will be what they call it, condensed. Yes, will be a condensed show. I apologize, but moving forward, I will try to start the podcast an hour earlier from now. I know it's 7 now, so at 6 is when I was trying to actually get started. Life got in the way. It is what it is. Let's get into the show. Up first, Arch Manning and the Texas Longhorns played the University of Kentucky. And in an overtime win, Arch got him a win. Texas got him a win. Real quick, I'm going to just pull up some of the highlights of the game in terms of his stats, stuff like that. The final was 16-13. Again, it was an overtime game against Kentucky. Arch went 12 for 27 with 132 yards. I mean, kind of pedestrian, but again, it was in the win. This is not an Arch banning channel, but with them coming out saying Arch was the Heisman front runner and Texas was the number one team, I obviously wanted to gravitate and kept my eyes on what's going on with that. With that being said, congratulations to Arch Manning. Excuse me. I don't see any touchdowns next to his name, but I see a receiver. No, that's a running back. Yeah, I don't think he threw a touchdown, but again, they got the win. So what can you say? Congratulations to Texas and Arch on the win. Again, I'm glad to see that in SEC play, Arch is playing at a capable level. Again, this is not an Arch bashing show. It's more of a let's keep it real and be objective. So we're happy to see that. Hook 'em horns. And yeah, we'll see, how the rest of the year shape up for him. Moving on. I don't know if y'all watched the last show, but if you did, I said that the Louisville and the Miami game will be a good game. It turned out to not only be a good game, it turned well for Louisville, not for Miami. It turned out to not only be a good game, it turned out to be a great game in terms of the upset value. A Friday night game with Miami at home, with Miami being ranked at the time, I think 2, and losing 24-21. That's big. Not trying to toot my own horn, but I kind of called it. I'm familiar with the coach. The coach has been knocking off top AP opponents. I think this is the 5th top 25 ranked top AP opponent that this coach has knocked off. So to say I didn't see it coming would be an understatement and would be me not patting myself on the back. I kind of knew this one was coming. I know the quarterback for Miami threw a lot of picks. And again, it was a close game, 24-21. But Miami, unranked, did pull an upset. So look for them to be ranked somewhere in the top 25 this week coming. Let me cut off this Bluetooth on my little audio speaker thing because it's beeping. Sorry about that. All right. And yeah, pretty much Miami is a good team, but I kind of saw them walking into that upset, and Louisville was primed. I think they were 5-1 coming in. Great coach. The players are actually playing at a higher level than what people think, because I think they only have like 2 5-stars on the whole team. So if you're big in the rankings and all that, obviously a 5-star is better than a 3-star. But if these 3-stars balling and they dogs, well, you see what happened. Because, I mean, hey, again, I called it. I'm not going to say it again, but I called it. Moving on. And some sad news to report. My LSU Tigers, they lost to Vandy. Yeah. I would try to keep it a buck as much as I can and not be biased, but Brian Kelly head coach for the LSU Tigers, I never saw that as a fit. I'm not just saying this because Vandy beat us 31-24. I'm not just saying that because of that. I'm saying it because Brian Kelly came to Louisiana with a fake Southern accent, and my red flag radar went up right there. Because if you go fake an accent, you're probably faking a lot of other stuff. Just my take on that. That's my take on that. I'm not gonna dwell too hard, but I mean, certain things to me that stood out in terms of key plays was I mean, Diego, the quarterback for Vandy, he literally had a field day out there. Like Diego Pavia, remember the name. I mean, just keeping it real. He had a great day. It makes sense. They whooped us. I can't really say nothing about it. When you lose, you lose. When you win, you win. Winners win, losers lose. I'm gonna die by that statement. With that being said, no excuses. But in my opinion, LSU need to take the buyout to get dude out. I know it's like 50 plus million, but y'all could find that money with all them Cajun boosters that's on his ass. That might be the only curse word I use tonight because I'm gonna definitely keep it in the lines. You know, I do have dreams of being monetized, but with them Cajuns on his butt, get Brian Kelly out there, go ahead on and do the buyout. And I apologize if my mic sound wasn't the best. My pothead self left the mic turned toward my speaker mechanism. I guess you'll call it a Bluetooth speaker, but same difference. But no, in closing, LSU is a fan base is barking loud to get dude up out of here, and I'm barking with them from Alabama, saying it never really was a fit. I'm not saying go grab Coach O. I'm not saying go grab Chucky. But if Saban won't come back, let's go get it. That's my take. Moving on. Before I go into NFL and my trash ass Saints, let's do the college recap real quick because this is, again, a condensed show. I do apologize, but we will get everything in a concise manner. We're not going to – that'll be my dryer stopping. We will not go in overload on takes, but I do want to do what I do. And, again, running the college scores, Louisville did beat Miami 24-21. Nebraska lost to Minnesota. Nebraska was ranked, so that's an upset. Ohio State did its thing against Wisconsin, 34-0. Indiana, big win. They 3. I think they ranked 2 now, but I'm looking at a 3 on ESPN. 38-13. Texas A&M and Arkansas was a battle, 45-42. That's SEC football. You could look for at least 8 players in that game to be drafted. You could book that. Book that. Another one, Ole Miss, Georgia. Georgia pulled it off 43-35, but look for another 8 players to be drafted. Just from these 2 games, that's 16 players that's going to the league, guaranteed. Book it. Then when you add the Alabama-Tennessee game, Bama did win 37-20. It's another 5 players definitely going to the league. That's 21 players in 3 games. Book it. Bama is ranked 6. Look out for Bama. I got to say that. Texas Tech lost. Upset. They was ranked number 7. They lost to Arizona State 26-22. Oregon dealt with Rutgers 56-10. My LSU Tigers again lost 24-31 to Vanderbilt. Duke lost to Georgia Tech. Notre Dame did their thing against USC. Oklahoma beat South Carolina. BYU beat Utah. And of course, my Auburn Tigers lost to Missouri. I seen that coming in. It still was an okay game, but I seen the loss coming in. It is what it is. Virginia beat Washington State. South Florida beat Florida Atlantic. Again, like I mentioned, in wrapping the college recap up, Texas did beat Kentucky in overtime for Arch Manning's 16-13 win, and that's your college recap. Moving on. NFL. We got a game about to start here shortly. We're on commercial, and once it do come in, I'll introduce it. I will not be here in its entirety, or probably much of the first quarter, because right after this podcast, I got to get to Ridgecrest, Alabama, where happiness is not only a street name, but maybe happiness is just a street name. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, my Saints. This game here, we played the Bears. My partner Shotty has Chicago roots that run deep. He's a Bears fan. This game here is usually a game where, me and him get together or at least talk trash. But I think he kind of knew going in my Saints was trash. I knew going in my Saints was trash. As trash as we knew they were going in, they lost. I think we're 1-5. I also think that, just to be honest with you, no one listened to the crazy Saints fan that I am. No one. No one listened. I told them many and plenty of times that the Saints, they need help. My Saints don't make good decisions. My Saints don't have good personnel. My Saints are hideous. I really don't. Look, Shotty talking it now. I already know. Look, bro, I ain't got no fight. My Saints are trash. Rattler threw 4-5 picks. The Bears mauled, pun intended, my Saints today. I give the same takes. I feel like if Loomis could be the general manager, I could be the general manager. And I'm saying that, tongue in cheek, but at the same time, I got the credentials. Gail, holla at me. Got a master's in management. I've been managing this stuff for a while. You think I can't manage the Saints? I love the Saints. It's been 47 years of this Saints stuff. But I digress. Let's go to the scores real quick. The game is the Falcons against the 49ers. Should be about to kick off here shortly. Running the scores up early in London, the Rams thrashed the Jaguars 35-7. The Panthers actually beat the Jets 13-6. My Saints, yet again, I must say, lost and got mauled by the Bears 26-14. Colts beat the Chargers. Watch the Colts now. Watch the Colts now. Broncos, sneaky win against the Giants. I wonder if my parlay's still alive. I will check my parlay before I leave air to see if I'm still alive. Packers beat the Cardinals. And the Cowboys thrashed the Commanders. Listen, Eagles beat the Minnesota. Like, this was a good day. This was a good day for football. A lot of great games. The Broncos did come back to beat the Giants. Again, I will check my parlay because I did put a parlay in. I'm going to see if it's still alive or not, because I remember the Denver game was Denver, and I took them, but I think it was -1. So I think they were supposed to win by 2 since there's no half points. But we'll check that. Let's get the show over with, done, and it's time to get to the studio. I won't lie. Like, sometimes you try to change yourself, and I ain't trying to get off on a tangent. But sometimes you try to change yourself, you try to reinvent yourself. You're trying to do all this transition thing, but you really find out that you are who you are, and when you are who you are, you're actually happy, and you actually feel a little bit better. I don't know. Sorry about the tangent. Moving on. My Saints are trash. We hit that. All right. On this day in history, we are on to that segment, which means we only have about 2 segments left before I can skedaddle. On this day in history, let's see if it's queued up. Normally it's queued up when I queue it up, and it's messed up, so bear with me. Where were we? Here. All right. Yep, got it queued up. This day in history, 2015. Scientists from the University of California found evidence that life on Earth may have begun 4.1 billion years ago, 300 million years earlier than previously thought. That happened this day in history. I got to give a quick take. I know I'm doing a concise show, but really, let's think about something here. I know we got carbon dating. I know we got technology. I know we got smart nerds, but really, 4.1 billion years ago, and we're off by 300 million years. I smell bull stuff. I smell something that's not right in the milk. But anyway, hey, scientists, that's what they found. If you ever watch Half Baked, and tell me about some scientists after you watch Half Baked. But yeah, scientists say it. So that happened this day, 2015. Moving on. Next segment. I can't make this stuff up. I can't even say the SHI, you know the rest word, I guess, because I'm trying to practice for monetizing so much. But yeah, I can't really make this shit up. Is a segment that I not only sneak in a cuss word, but I also bring you some news that's kind of weird, offbeat, but I research it and do my best to at least have 3 or 4 sources saying that the same story is true but weird or whatever, and I bring it to you. And here we go. Cue up the monitor. Boom. All right. Unusual new side effect of drugs like Ozempic becoming increasingly common. From sagging jaws, mushroom tops, to deflated breasts and surprise pregnancies. The side effects of these GLP-1 weight loss drugs have ranged from subtle to strange. Now, new research suggests that these widely popular medications may also be throwing off critical medical imaging scans, interfering with doctors' ability to detect serious yet deadly diseases. Experts say this could lead to delayed diagnosis and treatment to some patients, while others might undergo tests and procedures that they didn't need in the first place. Originally developed to treat type 2 diabetes, GLP-1 meds have become a sensation due to their powerful weight loss efforts and lazy motherfuckers. I'm sorry, I had to drop it. I don't want to read it anymore, but let's just keep it a buck. Did we really think we was going to cheat being fat? Did we? I mean, go to the gym, lay off the chips. You know you got a mushroom top, ladies and gentlemen. Do something about it. A couple sit-ups a day won't hurt you. Listen, I'm not just saying that because I turned to a gym rat. I'm only saying this because health is wealth. And Ozempic is not stealth. You cannot hide. You cannot cheat the process. I could tell when you're on the shit, too. You look drawed up. But you're slim, though. Get off it, man. Get in the gym. Eat better. Live better. Drink water. That's my take. Moving on. Almost show. Yep, I can get rid of this teleprompter shit stuff. Sorry. And give you my Sunday editorial. Commitment. It's a pretty deep word, pretty wordy word, a couple of syllables, and used a lot. You have commitment to excellence. You have commitment to sobriety. You got commitment to drugging. You got commitment to relationships. You got commitment to whatever you are definitely into and meaningfully into. I guess you're committed. So today's editorial and what I've been thinking about is commitment and loyalty may seem similar on the surface, but a commitment is not loyalty, and loyalty is not a commitment. I think if we put each into a box and study each, we could figure out why someone is disloyal and why would someone discommit. But I think the fact remains of the difference, and it's just my take on a commitment and someone who is committed. To me, it's the faith in what you are loyal to and the faith in what you are committed to. Without that faith, that commitment, that loyalty is kind of like paper thin. And I think we all need to study ourselves. And sometimes we may need to recommit to ourselves. I know that's what I've been doing lately. I mean, some might call it healing. Some might call it you got dumped and now you got time on your hand. I'm going to just say, me, I don't have a problem with recommitting to me. Because the commitment to me will always be more of a commitment from me and to me than from anybody else. And this has been our committed Sunday editorial. I do want to thank everybody for joining me. I do, again, want to simply apologize for the fact that I have a studio session to get to, that I'm ready to get to. My day got away from me. It happens. With that being said, we're going to cue up some music and get on up out of here. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me on this condensed That's My Take podcast. I do apologize for the cussing. Yes, some of it was sarcastic. Yes, I'm a sarcastic type individual, but at the same time, I hear people cussing. I just didn't use over 5 of them, and it's late. I know it's the Lord's Day, but I didn't cuss that much. I love everybody, even you, and you, and you, and you. Y'all have a good night. We'll get back with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Sorry. We'll be back Thursday. With that being said, y'all have a good one. And I didn't cue up the right song. I tried so hard. I really do. Have a good one, y'all.
Tune into the motherfucking Flyers. I just gotta I'm searching for some peace in this world. It's kinda hard and the world's so cold. I'ma be this way till I'm gone. Yeah, a hustler to each his own. I'm more of a hustler. I'm just a hustler. Yeah, you just a hustler. I'm more hustler. You more customer. I'm released from all the madness. Music feeds my soul like a plate from Gladys. Lord knows. Nights I rode on a slab so cold. Dodge minivan full, pills and bowls. I attend when cops stop, I'm gone. Gotta piss non-stop, I'm home. Grown man, went and got my own grams. If I lie, God take me where I stand. Never took the stand. Kill me first. Never try snitching the first. Name drop for what? I got active plugs. One text I can touch any drug. This rap shit and dope game. Next to kin. For that power, who's next to sin? You are who you know, and I'm known to flip. Road runner, fucking nigga. Life's a trip. Yeah. I'm searching for some peace in this world. It's kinda hard and the world's so cold. World so cold. I'ma be this way till I'm gone. Yeah. I'm a hustler to each his own. I'm more of a hustler. You more a hustler. I'm just a hustler. You just a hustler. I'm more a hustler. You more a hustler. Come on, their own customer. Close to me. 2 rosaries, too many sales, pussy niggas ain't holding me. Lean in my right, wax spin in my left, concentrate on deck, barely catch my breath. They say they rapping, but all I hear is noise. Okay, y'all rapping, hit them all rap toys. Damn, I surprised myself. She said high, I said fly, yeah, I'm high myself. I do this, nigga. Talent was God-given, and scared of no nigga for mine give me prison. Man, listen. Got a brother doing life, another lost his life. Let me do my vice. I ain't right. I told your bitch, have a nice day. Left the room, left some rubbers, left my DNA. Cold world, look at me, I'm so blessed. Watch myself get high off my success. I'm searching for some peace in this world. It's kinda hard and the world's so cold. World so cold. I'ma Lead this way, tell him go. You're a hustler to each his own. I'm more of a hustler. You're more a hustler. I'm just a hustler. You just a hustler. I'm more a hustler. You're more a hustler. Hustler. Customer. Y'all know my ad lib, nigga.